cause I might let you move in it. Cause I ain't had nobody hit it like you hit it. And it feels like I'm gonna know you for the rest of my life. It's safe to say that
all right, girls, we have a bombshell sponsor. I would like to thank GSO Life for sponsoring today's video. So guys, as you saw, I was using this magnificent fan. So girls, this is going to be a summer essential. Let me give you the rundown. Number one, it is small and it is portable. Number two, it can actually double as a fan for your desk or even on your nightstand if you tend to get hot at night. Number three, this is going to make your makeup look seamless. Guys, look at this fabulous skin. Another thing that I love about this fan is that, y'all, I was able to do this beautiful wig install. Girl, look how seamless it is. I was able to do a seamless, beautiful, smooth install by using the cool temperature setting on the fan. Guys, this fan does have approximately 5 settings. Not only does it have 5 settings, it does last for 19.5 hours. Another thing that I love about it is that it has a lanyard. You really won't have to worry about leaving it anywhere. When you charge it, you will always know where you are. So right now, because I've been using it to do my makeup as well as to do my wig installation, I'm about 99%, which is fine because I know that it's gonna last me at least until the next day. Or as the power off and power on button, it's gonna be located on the back of your fan, and then on the front, you just tap it one time and then the fan does come on. I'm gonna strongly encourage that you guys head down to the description box below. Now guys, if GSO Life is gracious enough to offer us an additional discount code, I'll make sure that I link that below as well. Once again, I would like to thank today's sponsor. Thank you guys so much for watching, and on to the vlog. We are obviously starting a new vlog, guys. I just wanted to get the vlog going really quickly, guys. We need to edit. I literally just edited a vlog. I'm starting a new one. So if you guys seen this dress in the last vlog, that's because I literally cut the camera off and I cut the camera back on. So yeah, but I'm hoping that in this vlog we'll be able to, you know what, the wig should be ready. I'm gonna just leave it in there until tomorrow, but the wig should be ready tomorrow. So we will wash all of the dye out of the wig that we did in the last vlog. I also want to try this hack, this TikTok hack, where the girls are down to TikTok and y'all, they are literally freezing the bundles. Oh, you know what? We're probably going to cook. Guys, I want to make like this turkey. It's like turkey, rice, green beans, and yams. But kind of like a bowl type of situation instead of on a plate. So I want to make something like that. So we're probably going to cook a little something. That's about it. Of course, if I can come up with anything else, I'll let y'all know. But I'm about to get to editing, girl, and I am praying to God that it does not take all night to edit this vlog. But let me get started with that, and then I'll give you guys a call back when I'm done.
All right. Hey, want some chitlins, chitlins and rice. I want some chitlins and rice. Oh, I want chitlins, chitlins and rice. Oh, chitlins and rice. Ooh, I want chitlins, chitlins and rice. I want some chitlins and rice. I want chitlins. I want chitlins. I want chitlins. I want chitlins. I want chitlins.
Hey girl, y'all, I'm over here getting this hair together, y'all. It's so pretty and curly and fluffy. So instead of going back in with the curling wand, I decided to do the a barrel that's just a little bit bigger, which is this one right here. And I love how the hair is coming out. And then y'all, this wig, this is just one of those units that you need to curl it away from your face. It just won't even make sense to curl it any other way. All right, girls. Okay, y'all, I wanted to give you guys just some little tips that I use to make my makeup look so smooth and pretty and glowy. I'm gonna be honest with you. The number one thing is making sure that your skin is super moisturized. Not only do I moisturize my skin before I do my makeup, I use a damp sponge, and that's another key, is to use a damp sponge. And I do this after I put everything on. I use it to blend, and I also just use it just to keep, you know, the moisture in my skin. I use it obviously under my eyes because that's a very delicate and sensitive area, and that's also an area where you want to make sure it's always moist. You know, you don't want to cake that area down with too much powder. As the brows, I always powder my brows down, and then y'all, I literally go in, I'm talking about with the lightest hand, and I just lightly trace out the shape that I want. And I said the reason why I say do it lightly is because you may have to go back in and add a little bit more product, but you don't want your brows to be so heavy where they overpower your face. Your brows are really just supposed to frame your face. And so this is as dark as I like for them to be. And then once I get them like this, I literally just go in, and with the lightest stroke, I take the product and I move it backwards. The reason why I move it backwards is because I like my brows to have a very pretty gradient effect. And so that's why I do it that way. So now as I move the product backwards, I'm starting to see that there is a little bit of some space here. So we're gonna go back in and just lightly fill that space in with the pencil. Very, very light. Okay, and just move the product backwards. And then we're gonna repeat the steps. And honestly, I'm gonna keep doing this until I get them exactly the way that I want them. And then once I get them exactly the way that I want them, I'm gonna go over everything with a brow wax stick. Now guys, I get my brow wax sticks from e.l.f. And I like it because it's set to your brows, but it also kind of, I guess, what am I trying to say? It kind of reinforces the gradient effect as well. Now for me, my brow is just a little bit too dark right at the beginning. So I'm just going in it with the sponge just to kind of lighten it up. And now that I got it a little bit lighter, we're gonna repeat the steps. So it's just step and repeat. And guys, also, your brows are not twins, they are sisters, okay? So they look similar, but they're not exactly alike. And so this is the look that I like. And so what I'm gonna do now is just go over it with my wax stick. And that's it. And then again, I see kind of like some little spaces. So I'm gonna fill those spaces in. And that's it. So yeah, and that's a cute brow. But again, it's a little heavier. Okay, I think this is it right here. All right, that's perfect. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. It looks really, really good. All right, so now I'm just gonna go in and we're gonna add just a little bit of concealer. I don't want the concealer to be too heavy. I want it to be light enough where we could just blend everything out. So, and then I want it to look natural as well. See how pretty that is? And then what you want to do also is just go on the top and do the same thing. But again, just try to keep your hand as light as possible. And then just kind of blend the product in. And that's how you get a really light, pretty brow. So let me do the next one real quick. So girl, I was looking at this one couple. They were just sitting down and they were talking things out. And the lady was saying like, they didn't have, oh, this one was easy. Y'all look, that one was super easy. All we have to do is now just go in after I finish the wax stick, just go in with the concealer. But anyway, girl, so she was saying like there was no intimacy. It was like, I think she said 8 months to a year, no intimacy, no holding hands, no you know, none of that or whatever. And then the husband, he was saying like he would just try to be affectionate, you know, like come behind her and kiss her or whatever, and just try to show her affection. And she was just like, but that's boring. And then he said like she would like jump every time he would try to show her affection. And so she, you know, just told him like that was boring. But then as I listened to more and more of the conversation, you know, around the time they were having all of those issues, they were also having a lot of financial problems, and they were arguing a lot. And you know, and I'm like, that those are just some of the things that happen in relationships. Or even if it's not anything financial happening, you know, sometimes in these relationships, you just, as a woman, other things start to affect you. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes maybe if your person isn't treating you right, you know, you don't want to be intimate with them if they're not treating you right, or you know, if they're being difficult, or if they're, you know, yelling or whatever it is. You know, sometimes you lose interest, but leading up, if something happened for you to lose interest, if there's no date nights and stuff like that, those things happen. But what, you know, what kind of concerned me is like when you, after watching that video, you go read the comment section and everybody was like, she cheating. And it's like, women don't necessarily have to cheat in a relationship if they've just checked out. Sometimes a woman can check out in a relationship and not be interested because of other things going on. You know, it may not even necessarily be what's going on. Now, I'm not saying this is right, but sometimes it's probably not even what's going on in the relationship. It could be something else outside of that she's dealing with, and she may check out. But every time somebody checks out of a relationship and they start to withdraw, it's not always cheating. Women are emotional creatures, and if they stop feeling supported, or if they stop feeling heard, or whatever it is in the relationship, they can withdraw. That doesn't mean it's somebody else, and you know, stuff like that or whatever. And I can only speak from a woman's perspective, obviously, because I'm a woman. Girl, this hair be giving me the blues sometimes, but that's okay. And y'all, I know it's like we're in the house, but girl, it's humid in here. Even though the AC is on, it is humid, and I think it's because we are right above the pool. Y'all, what is the science? What's the science? What, I can't talk. This is making me mad. I can't get my words out. What is the science between twisting your face up when you do your makeup? I will never understand, because I do it. Okay, I'm gonna try not to make the face when I do my eyes. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to get serious. Y'all stop looking at me. Y'all making me laugh. Okay, wait a minute. Y'all stop looking. Y'all be making me nervous. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta do my mouth exercises. Hold on. Okay, see, now I can't stop laughing. Okay, no, I'm for real this time. Wait a minute. Okay, no, seriously. Okay, let me see. So we're gonna see if we can do the makeup without making a face, or at least put these drops on without making a face. Okay. All right, let me get serious. Okay. All right, wait a minute. Let me stop laughing. Okay, I think I did it. I think I did it. Hold on. So you really can put makeup on without making your face look like it's in gymnastics class. Cause baby, my mouth, yo, my mouth be twisted up like the letter Z, girl, when I be over here trying to put this makeup on. All right, y'all, so I am making the turkey patties. I wanted to at least get them started, you know, instead of just doing all of that stuff on camera. So guys, what I use on my turkey patties is minced onions. Guys, y'all have got to get this steak seasoning. I bought this from Aldi. Girl, when I tell you, it is so freaking good. I mean, and y'all, I just randomly bought it. I didn't know if it was going to be good or not, but it was the best purchase. And then I also use Texas blackened seasoning as well. Sometimes I like to add a little bit more while it's cooking. Guys, I also already put the yams in the oven. As far as the rice, y'all need to try this. Again, this is from Aldi, guys. This is the 90-second long grain wild rice. And this is, y'all, it is so good. So it has herbs and seasonings. It's so freaking good. We're gonna be making some green beans. And so, yeah. But, y'all, this is literally one of my favorite meals. Or actually, my favorite meal is turkey necks, rice, yams, and green beans. But this is a close second. So, yeah, it's my favorite meal. As far as the turkey patties, I like mine to be like really, really juicy. I like mine to be moist. It's not a big deal if they're not, like, I don't have to have them super brown on each side before I flip them. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'll let them get a little bit brown and then I'll just keep flipping them back and forth. All right, y'all, so we are now making the green beans. So I'm adding some of the onions to the green beans. And I like to typically make all of my food in one skillet because I don't want to clean 1,000 things. Also, we just kind of use some of that juice and everything that was left over from the turkey patties in this with the green beans, and so they'll have a lot of flavor and we won't have to put too much seasoning. Now, I did overdo it a little bit with the I overdid it a little bit with the bacon bits, but that's okay. You guys know I love lemon juice with my green beans. It is so good. Now, I'm just gonna get everything nice and mixed up. I also added just a little bit of butter. I think I'm gonna cut the heat up on these. So the only thing we need to do now is get the yams out of the oven. So y'all, when I did the yams, I used Pixie Sweet and they're already packaged. All you have to do is put your cinnamon on it, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of butter, and then you put it in the oven for about, I like mine to be about, I'm gonna say 30 minutes. And I like mine to be in the oven that long because they are so succulent and soft on the inside when you leave them in there a little bit longer. All right, y'all, so this is our bombshell platter, or we're gonna call it the bombshell bowl. So on the last vlog, we made the Tiffany plate, and in this vlog, it's gonna be the bombshell bowl. So guys, this is literally my favorite meal. All right, let's give it a taste. Let me see. I'm gonna go in for the green beans and the rice first. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Let me go in. It's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now with the rice. Oh, you know what? Y'all think we should add some hot sauce? Wait a minute, let me taste the yams first. Hold on. Baby, these yams so succulent. Oh my God. Them turkey patties. They got the right amount of juice and just, oh my God, tenderness and succulentness and seasoning. Girl, I feel so happy. I be feeling so happy when I be eating, girl. I just feel so happy, girl. Oh my God. Y'all, why is food so good? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is like my happy place. Okay. I'm gonna add just a little splash of hot sauce. Hold on. Just a little splash, not too much. We don't want to overdo it. Okay, I added a splash, literally. The hot sauce, that's gonna get you right. It gave it just enough little spice. With that vinegar taste, and then you eat some yams with it. I ain't even offer y'all none, but let me taste this little combination before I give y'all some. So we're gonna put a piece of turkey meat with some rice, a green bean, and some yams. We're gonna eat all of that together just to see how the combination is. Y'all know I be liking to make combinations of food over here. So let me see how this little combination is gonna taste. Oh my God, y'all. It's just so good. Why do I feel so happy? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Why do I feel so happy when I eat? Let me see. Let's ask Chat, because this is weird. Why do I feel so happy, exuberant, upbeat, and excited, almost to the point of wanting to dance when I eat food? Okay, so this is what Chat said. It says, this is actually a beautiful and totally valid experience. What you are describing is a mix of sensory, pleasure, emotional satisfaction, and the nervous system response that signals safety and joy. Here's a breakdown of why you might feel so happy and euphoric when you eat. Number 1, food activates the reward system. Eating releases dopamine. If the food is flavorful, warm, or nostalgic, your brain processes it as comfort and reward. This can trigger a mild euphoric response, like an urge to dance or smile. You deserve pleasure and your body knows it. Okay, wait a minute. It's getting too sexual, girl. Wait a minute now, Chat. It's getting sexual, girl. It says you deserve pleasure and your body knows it. Really? Yeah, it's a yummy, delicious meal, and I want more. It's really, really good. Let me not talk with my mouth full. So guys, your bowl doesn't necessarily have to be the bombshell bowl. These are just like, this is literally one of my favorite meals. But y'all let me know if you guys are gonna make the bombshell bowl. Let me know if I inspired you. But I'm about to finish eating this, and then girl, we need to get on. When I finish eating, we need to get in there and get in that dungeon. And I call it's actually the closet, but it's giving dungeon. So we need to get in the dungeon and get it back together. So let me finish my food and I'll call y'all back. All right, girls. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see the mess. It's a catastrophe. So I'm trying to get everything back together. I do pride myself on having a very tidy closet. I probably need to get back on getting it color coordinated. And when I say tidy, that doesn't necessarily mean like it's perfect, but you know, I don't feel overwhelmed when I open the door. So you know, I spend a lot of time at home, and I like, you know, for the house to be presentable. You know, like, it does get overwhelming when you're home a lot and then your home is not organized. It's not, you know, and I'm not saying, again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be functional. Like, I don't like seeing piles of stuff all over the place. Like, I don't like that. I just be wanting everything to just be peaceful and organized. And then another thing too, like, I definitely try to keep my room tidy, because you know, that's the first thing you see when you wake up in the morning. Like, who wants to wake up surrounded by clothes and clutter and chaos? I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all, look at this cute little set. I've never worn this. This has just been in the closet. This is so cute. I wanted to style this in one of our episodes of Shop Your Closet. Here's the cute little top that goes with this. This is such a cute little outfit. I freaking love it. I cannot wait to wear this. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it to. Wait a minute, it's upside down, girl. Y'all, look, this is too cute. So it's kind of like a little bit cropped, but not too much. And then the skirt is like a kind of a wrap skirt with a little bit of a layer. But what I love about it is it's not like short. Like, it's still a really sexy, cute length. And then you're not having too much out. You know what I'm saying? So you only have a little bit of your leg out. So this is a cute outfit. This was purchased from ASOS. You guys know that is like my favorite store. So love ASOS, y'all know that. But ASOS is good. You know, they didn't, as far as the tariffs were concerned, you really were not affected by that unless you buy $800 or more of merchandise. So I think that's pretty good. And y'all, look at this. This is also from ASOS. So guys, this is like a black and white set. See, that's what I was thinking, like, if I should do like a Shop My Closet, the black and white edition. I don't know. I'll have to try to figure something out. But I tried this on because I was gonna style these pants. But I changed my mind and we focused on the yellow jacket. But this is a really cute outfit, girl. I haven't worn this together. I wore the pants with like a really cute black bodysuit, some simple black heels, and it was really, really cute. Cause I don't know, all of this together, that's a bit much unless you know, kind of tie the shirt up a different way. This is also really cute. And I have the satin pants to go with it, but girl, I can't fit the pants, girl, they too tight. So I would love to be able to fit this outfit, but I can fit the top, but the pants, no ma'am. Yeah, girl, so y'all know that I'm big on, you know, just kind of talking about men, the men's, girl, and relationships, and just, you know, just having those types of conversations. Now, the first thing I want to say before we get into this conversation is, guys, I'm not like I don't hate men or anything like that, but I do think it's important just to bring awareness. I feel like if I had some of the knowledge that I have now when I was younger, I would not have made the mistakes that I did. And so because I know and understand that, it's important for me to share the knowledge, because the bottom line is there are a lot of women out here that are younger and they just don't know, or either a lot of women who've been in long relationships, very long relationships, and they're getting back out on the dating scene, and it's just things that you don't know. I'm sorry, but when you are in a relationship with someone 3 or 4 whatever years or longer, or even a year, and you're completely off the market, you haven't been dating, you know, there is a gap there, a knowledge gap. And I'm just here to bridge the gap. And with that being said, this guy was on TikTok, and this is a TikTok that I saved, but he was on TikTok talking about how it's important that you not let these guys come to your house.
For a lot of you single women out here that are dating right now, your house is off limits no matter what. Your house is your safe haven. So a lot of you women, you meet these men and they're like hell bent on getting to your home or getting inside of your home. You should never be inviting a man to your house until you know first and foremost where he lives at, first name, middle name, last name, social security. You have an idea of where his mother lives. Let me explain something to you. Your house is that's your last line of defense. You might want to cut this dude off. Like if you want to sleep with him, that's what hotels are for. If you want to sleep with him, maybe that's what his house is for. But your house is your sanctuary. Stop inviting these men to your homes. They're bringing their energy in your house. They're bringing energy from other women inside of your house. Listen, stop giving these people easy access to where you lay your head at, man. That's mandatory. And a lot of you women, you got away from that because you're a prisoner of convenience. Well, it's convenient. He might as well come over here. And no, it should be an honor for that man to get inside your home. Respectfully. To get inside your home is major. Let's get back to having standards.
And so I think it's different when you hear it coming from a guy for whatever reason. As a woman, sometimes when women give advice, for whatever reason, a lot of other women don't want to listen, but it's like once a guy says it, it holds a little bit more value. But if a man or if a guy is saying, don't be so quick to invite people to your house or whatever, of course I agree with that, but I didn't need a man to tell me that. I just think it's dangerous. And not only is it dangerous, it's like, I don't know, girl. I just be like, what if it don't work out? You know what I'm saying? This guy knows where you live. And if it doesn't work out, what if he ends up being crazy? It does take a long time for a guy to be able to come to my house. Now, I've never been a girl quick to invite people over like that, because like I said, a lot of times these when you're dating someone, things, you're just getting to know the person. It's not an official relationship or anything like that. You just getting to know them. A lot of times those little getting to know sessions, they last 5 to 7 business days. You don't want to be so quick to invite everybody, because then what if that didn't work out, and then the next guy, and then the next guy, and then the next guy, and next thing you know, girl, everybody in Houston know where you live, and so and then too, the guys that try to get a little bit too comfortable too quick, that happens. People be trying to give women a bad rap for being territorial, but girls, there are territorial men out here. Like, think about the guys that you've met that be like super, super clingy. Like, where is the skirt that go with this? There are guys that's like super, super clingy. I be calling them cold blue clingers. And a lot of times those clingy guys like that, those guys are very territorial, and then you have the guys that want to rush you. Now, I have been in a relationship with someone who was like wanting to move really, really, really fast, and I wasn't used to that or whatever. Girl, please, like he ended up being mean and controlling, and it just was a nightmare. And then he tried to control the relationship or because he felt me checking out. That's one thing about me, baby. Listen, I think I told y'all this a million times, but here's the deal. With me, if I can sense a guy is really, really controlling or narcissistic, I'm not going to do anything to break off the relationship but withdraw. So in that particular relationship, I started to withdraw, and he noticed it. So what he did, because he noticed that I was withdrawing, he basically called the relationship off. And when he called it off, I wasn't upset. And so, of course, girl, he was mad. He was like, this is what you wanted. And it was just like, I didn't rebuttal that or anything. I just was trying not to be confrontational because I just wanted out. And that's another thing. Like, I noticed that women don't necessarily be wanting to be the ones to break up. Like, what we'll do, we'll throw a hint, we'll just kind of withdraw, because it's like, it's better if I don't know, y'all, sometimes I just be feeling like it's better if the guy just break up with you, like, shit, I don't care, like, especially if that fool crazy, he a cold blue clinger, Girl, I don't give a damn. You can break up with me. I don't care, baby. You can go scream it to the mountaintops. It does not matter. It does not matter. I don't care. Do what you gotta do, but leave me alone. You hear me? What that lady said in that one video, she said, leave me what they call the fuck alone. Like, you leave me alone. And so, like, that's why I be thinking, like, with them crazies, them cold blue clingers, them controlling guys, manipulative guys, narcissistic guys, girl, let them break up with you. Just don't even worry about it. Let them do the breaking up. Yeah, okay, y'all know I'll be going off on a tangent. But anyway, trying to bring the point back home, I'm just saying, just be vigilant, be careful. Also, you need to know where he lived too. You need to know where that fool lived. You need to know how he lived. You know, because some of these guys, they bedroom look like Fred Sanford's son. And are you going to want to wake up in a mist? You wake up to a damn pile of clothes, a mountain of clothes, like just shit everywhere. Do you want to wake up to that? And like one guy, he was talking about how certain girls, he don't even care. He was like, he'll invite certain girls to his house and he won't even clean up. And I was just like, wow. He was like, but like depending on if he likes the girl, he'll clean up. And then he even had the nerve to say, like, if he he had the nerve to say if he invite a girl to his house and he just want to smash or whatever, he was saying like he won't clean up, but if the girl kick back and if she get comfortable and don't say nothing about how junky that house is, he'll be judging her in his mind. He'll be like, oh, she nasty. And I'm like, sir, how you gonna judge her? Because you the nasty one. You the one in this bitch living like hoarders, but you talking about she nasty because she laid up in your nasty house with you. Maybe that's all she wanted from you. Maybe she didn't want anything else but a roll in the hay or a roll on that old weak ass air mattress you got. Maybe that's all she wanted from you. So you gonna and then he gonna talking about like when the girls come to his house and they see that his house is nasty or junky or whatever, they'll start cleaning up. He was like, yeah, that's a good woman. I'm like, you know, that's not, I mean, okay, if that's your opinion of a good woman, but maybe while she's there, just while she's at your home, maybe she just don't want to be sitting up in the midst of that junk, or maybe she is trying to show you like, oh, if I come in your life, I can help you keep your house clean and stuff like that or whatever. But listen, you know, it's a lot of women that will come over to a guy's house and they'll see that it's nasty, it's junky, it's dirty. They'll see all of that and then they'll make excuses and they will leave. Ain't nobody finna sit up in that damn squalor and then you end up getting the goddamn shingles because you've been sitting up in the midst of all of that bullshit. No, man. Girl. Y'all, I don't even know if that's how you get shingles, but it just seemed like you it seems like you could end up getting shingles because you sitting over there, girl, with the random bugs and stuff just flying everywhere. And girl, and then with them clothes, if he have a pile of clothes, girl, who knows if the stuff is clean or dirty? You know, it could just be a mixture of, oh my God, I can't. Oh my goodness, I can't do it. And then, okay, this is another thing. You come over there, that house is filthy, girl. The house be filthy. Who's to say he changed his sheets? You know what I'm saying? He might be one of those guys that don't even change his sheets and just want you to come sit up, lay up over there in that damn filth and have the nerves to judge you. I'm done. And then okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going on a tangent. That's another thing, y'all. This one guy, he was saying how he met this girl and when he met her, he was down on his luck. And, you know, things were going bad. And then she helped him get a job. She helped him get back on his feet. And, you know, he was just saying all of this stuff. And then someone was like, are y'all still together? He's talking about, nah, we ain't together because I don't mess with girls who date broke dudes. Basically, he was saying, like, now that he's up and he's back on his feet, she was willing to mess with somebody like him that was broke. And he don't mess with women who mess with broke men. And that's why it's like, baby, leave them where they at. Now listen, I'm definitely not a gold digger. You guys know that. You guys also know that I do tell y'all to have y'all own money and stuff. But you also want someone that can just kind of match. They can just kind of match, you know, what you got going on. And if you feel like you're not where you want to be or whatever it is, you don't have to be out here in the dating game. because I'm letting you know right now, a lot of times you'll get with these guys. Now, a lot of guys, they won't do this. There are men who's not going to do this, but there are some guys that will help you. They'll do things for you. They'll help you get into a better situation, but then they will throw that back in your face. But I'm not going to be the dead horse about that because we already talked about that. I'm just saying, girls, beware. Girl, yeah, just beware and watch out for these men, girl. All right, girls. So, I have been getting so many emails. Oh my God. Y'all, the girls have been bombarding me with emails on wanting to move to Houston. So, because a lot of you girls want to move to Houston, I actually put together some of the most affluent neighborhoods, some of the most elite neighborhoods, because y'all are asking me, like, I want to relocate to Houston. What's the best neighborhoods? And instead of just like emailing 1,000 people back, I just decided that I would go ahead and just put it on the Bombshell Network. So listen, coming in at number 1, we have Greens Point. Guys, Greens Point is a beautiful neighborhood. It screams quiet luxury. It is so peaceful there. When I tell you, they have some of the best schools, they have some of the best communities. You will not go wrong. But the best part of living in Greens Point is that not only is it about 10 minutes away from the airport, it is also extremely affordable. All of the homes in Greens Point probably start under $300,000, and for the most part, you can get your own acres of land. So it is one of the most beautiful neighborhoods I've ever been in. Coming in at number 2, we have Sharpstown. Sharpstown is a very quiet and hidden neighborhood not a lot of people know about. The crime rate is extremely low, and they have some of the best schools in Texas. It is a beautiful, swanky little neighborhood. You can get a gorgeous home. The homes in Sharpstown average about $400,000 or less. It is a beautiful area. It's also known for its very luxury and upscale shopping, and you absolutely cannot go wrong. And at number 3, we have South Park. South Park is a historical neighborhood here in Houston, and it is known for some of the more colorful scenes, if you will. It's not too far from the medical center, but in terms of the homes, you can get some of the most beautiful traditional homes. It is affordably priced, but it is still beautiful. And at number 4, we have Acres Home. Acres Home is one of the most luxurious, opulent neighborhoods that you're gonna find in the city of Houston. Acres Home is known for its community of celebrities and also athletes. We have a lot of famous people that live in that neighborhood. It is very private. So if you want something that's gonna be a little bit more private and not too close to the city, Acres Home is still within Houston, but it does sit off a little bit in the cut. And so the homes are also pretty affordably priced. However, they can get a little bit expensive. Now, if you want to live in Acres Home, you could probably get something absolutely gorgeous for around $450,000. If I had to do it all over again, I would definitely go to one of those areas. And so to all of my bombshells that live here in Houston already that are native Houstonians, I want you guys to get down in the comment section and encourage all of the bombshells that are looking to move to Houston, encourage them to move into one of these neighborhoods because you cannot go wrong. So yeah, I just thought that I would do that for you guys, put that together. If you guys want me to list, like on the next vlog, maybe I can tell you guys some of the most dangerous neighborhoods here in Houston. Just let me know. But yeah, so I hope that you guys look into some of those areas because you will not be disappointed. But yeah, girls, y'all, I think I need to go ahead and end the vlog here because I need to edit this so we can get it, I think I need to edit the vlog so we can go ahead and get it posted for tomorrow morning. So guys, I'm trying to do these vlogs in real time. I'm just trying to build up my I'm trying to build up my consistency muscle, and I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I forgot how good it feels to just be in my creative space. You know, I talked to y'all a couple of vlogs ago about when creative people are not in the creative realm, they stop creating, how they can become insufferable. Now, I don't necessarily feel that I was insufferable, but I just wasn't feeling like myself, and it does feel good to be in front of the camera, and it does feel good to create, and you know, I just want to build up, you know, like I said in the last vlog, just build up my consistency muscle and stuff like that or whatever. So yeah, so anyway girls, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here, but y'all let me know what you guys want to see in the next vlog. If y'all want me to cook something again, or if you guys want me to do a another shop your closet. Like, I'm trying to mix the content up a little bit. I don't want it to get too redundant since I'm uploading more frequently. So you guys let me know what you want to see, and I will try to figure it out. But anyway girls, let me get to editing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.